Hi guys, Jill here, and I wanted to show you some things that I have worked on. I've been a bit behind in the videos, and I've had some bigger projects going, and then of course, issue with my hands. So anyway, that slowed me down a bit. But I had been playing along mostly with the Tim Holtz 12 tags of 2014, and I wanted to show you those. I'm going to break them up into two groups, and there are a few that I haven't done, but let me just kind of quickly go through them. So first we have January, and I always forget what the main points is, but I believe this one was metal. So pretty basic here. My favorite is some colored seam binding that I actually colored with pumice stone and tied it off with a little bit of twine. The background is with one of the stencils as well as pumice stone, and then I used a rub-on right here. This is one of those little hitch posts with a heart charm in it, and I went with the guy with the hat. And I got that idea from my Serenity Crafts, who's Sarah, and then let me shut that. I can always guarantee an animal will do something. Okay, so then I cut out the clock, the weathered clock, with it's the foil that Ranger has, and then the center I cut out and ran through the gear background, and then I used a game spinner as well as one of the gears. And then these are the Christmas Chit Chat stickers, and then this is one of the tags, and I just stamped a Tim Holtz saying here. So that's the January tag, pretty basic. Oh, and I used the tiny attacher. Then the February one was really fun because it was with chalkboard, which is still huge. And this stamp, we'll start there. I stamped with white embossing powder at Seafoam White from Ranger. And I stamped this on that chalkboard paper from, I think it was DCWV, and cut it out. And then I took a piece of chalk and I ran that over everything. Now I have a funny story about the chalk. I went to my local Publix, they had chalk, as well as Walmart, and the chalk was $2 for 8 or 16 pieces of chalk. So I went to Dollar Tree, they had 100 for $1. So I have tried pawning it off on people, and I'm going to have a lifetime supply of chalk. So I have a lot. And this red piece is cut out on my silhouette, and I edged it with silver. Then the background, again, is one of the Tim Holtz stencils, and I'm not positive of the colors I used here, but obviously just a red, and it's on a manila tag, and then I think I dulled that down also with pumice stone. This is one of the game pieces. I was lucky enough to still have the 14. This is some of the seasonal stash ribbon, and this is a piece of grunge board that I covered with red glitter. This is a memento swirl. This is, again, that foil tape, and cut out with one of the Tim Holtz strips. So I love that, the way that comes out. So there's February. And then March, oh, and I'm sorry, chalkboard was the main idea on February. I think I said that. March, the idea was the double stamping, and I ended up just liking the first impression of things, so I went with that one for the tag that I finished. We'll start at the top. Seam binding dyed with the colors that I used here. It's usually a brown and probably a blue. I like to use up the extra ink and do seam binding. The stamps are from the nest and the eggs. Not sure about this one, but they're Stampendous. It was a bird set that I have. And the idea was that you stamp your first impression, then your second impression gives you a lighter, and then kind of smudge it around a bit. And that's what I did. I added some not seam bedding, oh my gosh, that was at the top, some tissue tape. And I kind of colored some of it. I pulled a little bit up, which is not hard with tissue tape. And then down here, I just used some thread fibers that I had around and a word stick, I think they're called. I forget. Embrace Imperfection is what this one says. And I stapled that down. And then this charm, again, is a Tim Holtz one. And I colored that with my paints. And he has like a patina recipe on his site, and it's actually under the 12 tags of 2014 with the Tim Holtz Distress Paints. So there you have it. There's my first 3, and I missed April, so we will start again in May. So thanks for stopping by. Have a great day, and please, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I've got some things planned for the site here, as well as some giveaways. And so please go ahead and subscribe and hit like if you liked it. Have a great day.